Currently we're in Phuket, Thailand, and this is where I come every December, January, basically to just unwind, relax, get away from the Western world, and generate new ideas for the new year. We're actually right now on Millionaire's Mile, which is on the west coast of Phuket. Millionaire's Mile, it's actually where the Thai royal family have quite a few of their properties. So it's pretty well known amongst the wealthier people in Southeast Asia. We've got every 5-star facility at our fingertips, so we can access anything we want at any time. It's the ideal learning environment. Now this place is where we're doing all of our conferences with the 6-month mentoring program. So we've got great conferencing facilities upstairs. We've got all the rooms on the 2nd and 1st floor, conference room on the top floor with all the rooms having private pools. So the guys can stay in the villa, access all the conferencing facilities whenever they want. It's just a fantastic resource for meeting up with the whole group. This is the beginning of the 6-month mentoring program. We've got guys coming from all over the world, United States, UK, Czech Republic, China, Australia, New Zealand. They're all turning up in the next couple of hours. I'm just going to have a breakfast, nice little morning swim, and get ready to greet them. Okay, so the guys on the mentoring program have turned up in Phuket. Let's do this. See you. Hang on, buddy. You all right? Good. I think they're going to be really excited and actually quite shocked about what they're going to experience in the next 10 days. And the only way I can put it is, I'm really excited.
Oh, what? I think the resort's absolutely stunning. I mean, just look around.
Someone's got to buy at some stage. When the market balances out, there's more buyers and sellers and the price goes back.
Yeah. Because I've been following what Anton's teaching, and I've implemented what I've learned from the online course. The position alone that I've had in oil has enabled me to more than cover the costs of the online program and pay the majority for the mentoring program we're doing here in Thailand.
Just going to go into the boardroom for a meeting. We're going to start looking at institutetraders.com. In the next 10 days, you'll see a lot of our activities. You'll see a lot of lunches, dinners, and meetings that our traders have, but you won't see the real detail. We can't divulge that information. That's reserved for the guys within the Institute. Guys, welcome to the 6-month mentoring program starting in Thailand. Let's get stuck in and start the program with some quality trade ideas. Okay guys, Brazilian stocks with input costs in US dollars. Let's get cracking, let's do some research. What the Institute really does behind the scenes, you can't access unless you're an Institute trader. You've got to be in the Institute, you've got to go through our education, then you'll have access to it. So you'll get a glimpse of what we do, but you won't get the real detail unless you're on the inside. So imagine your track record in 6 months' time is you made 8%, but the desk is up 12. That means you've made money as an individual and you've made money as a desk. That's like a double advert for how good you are. You know, one of the big questions you'll get if you ever want to go into the industry is, can you work as part of a team on a trading desk? The desk wants 8 guys who come up with 200 great ideas every month, so you're spoiled for choice. We're literally just setting up a trading desk as if we were sitting here right now every day in an office. It's just the real world, but online. That's all. Yeah, we set up institutetraders.com today. We experienced a historic moment. We set up the first virtual trading desk on the website, and all the guys are now part of the desk. And we're going to have a 6-month situation with the guys. Everyone's going to be trading their own money and Institute money as well. Might have a little swim before, didn't it? Yeah. We're going to Nikki Beach for the afternoon. Now we're heading to Cash. Time to show these boys how to party.
push him now. Get him in mid-flight.
Go, go, go.
Anyone get pushed? That's not fair.
The main reason for the 10 days is so they get FaceTime with me, FaceTime with their mentor, but also they all get to meet each other.
But you're talking about extreme one-off situations, tsunamis.
Yeah. Tsunami.
You can't
Japan
plan. You can't plan or trade for that.
No.
You just got to accept it's going to happen.
But that's what I'm saying.
And you cop your head.
Yeah.
So we've got a Thai set lunch now.
Whereabouts?
Here.
Okay, cool.
They're really conscious about it. I think it's like that.
It's not good inflation, it's good demand.
That's the problem, yeah.
Taking the boys out for an afternoon to fire some big gear.
45. Okay, you can check bullet, huh? Boss?
Hey, what? Huh? You want shoot? 200 baht. 100. Okay, discount for you 100. 100. Bye.
He's not going to enjoy it.
Oh, it's awesome, mate. You're really good.
Better than any broker. Tight fixed spreads.
Ah, good for movie, yeah.
Bit of spread on that. This is what happens, man. The US, boys from the US, they know how to fire a gun.
That's why no one invades the US. Good. Pretty good.
Yeah, it's fun. I've done this quite a few times, but just wanted to get the boys down, chill out time, blow off some rounds, get rid of some anger. You've got to be calm and collected at the training desk. Blow off your anger in ways like this. Where's the Institute going? Well, if you'd have asked me 3 years ago where it would be going, I couldn't have told you. I wouldn't have believed that it would ever get to this stage. We've grown very organically and we've got to this point. I'm very happy with what we've achieved so far, but we want more. We've got a couple of hundred traders trading individually and for the Institute. At least 10-20% of them are trading for the Institute at any one time. Where do we want to go? We want thousands of traders, hundreds of trading desks, and hundreds of people trading Institute money from all over the world. So that's given us a quick snapshot of the company. We're beginning to understand the dynamics. Now we do a bit of digging in each area, right?
Interesting dynamic, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay, guys, I want you to do 30 minutes. I want you to find as many stocks in the S&P as possible, with 70% of their sales exposure in Europe. We're in Vanilla Sky. It's the bar at the top of Cape Sienna Resort. One of the best views in Thailand. Pre-dinner cocktails, followed by dinner downstairs at Plum Restaurant. Awesome menu, big table for 10 as the sun sets. Looking forward to it.
It's cool, isn't it? Something popping out.
I've gone for the beef cheeks, not as adventurous as this young man over here. I wouldn't put it past you, can we, seriously? Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, mate. Chin chin. Cheers. We're in Cape Sienna Resort, West Coast, pretty much most exclusive area of Phuket, if not Thailand. Got several properties here. Wanted to show the boys the view of the West Coast before we jump on the helicopter.
Right, so like a litre of petrol, like we don't take a pound a litre. Yeah. 75.
I won't be filling up my car this week. I'll wait till next week.
So you guys are discussing your positions at the moment?
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we're discussing your position.
Yeah. So you can't match that money.
Okay, we're at Advanced Aviation. We're taking the chopper in Phuket. We're going to do a nice tour of the island down the east coast, up the west coast, do a full 360 of the island. I want to show the guys what Phuket is like from the air. And we'll be back in about 45 minutes. Rest of the group's going to jump on, then we're going to head out to Phang Nga Bay.
Get in the chopper!
Are we ready, gentlemen?
We're ready.
Come closer. Here, taste your wine. Ooh, when I look at you, when I look in time, and on my hand.
Bloody fantastic. Best views, best island views in the world.
Yeah, awesome time, especially the Buddha when you go around it.
Fantastic ride, saw the clear blue ocean right from the sky, so that was fascinating.
I flew light planes and I was a bit worried about the helicopter. That was pretty good and excellent views.
It was fantastic. It was very surreal. And I think my best moment was when the blades chopped up all those birds and the blood splattered against the wood. It was like my divorce, it was just fucking exhilarating.
This trip was actually quite interesting because it's the first time I'd gone to the south of the island, and we did the big 360 around Big Buddha, which was amazing. Like, we had the view of the Buddha over the whole bay. And if you're a normal tourist coming here, you'd end up standing at the feet of the Buddha. But we flew around it, went all around the south of the island and up the coast. I've never done that trip before. The other trip, Phang Nga Bay, I've done many times and taken the boats out there. We'll be taking a boat out actually in a few days' time up there, but had to show the guys from the air what it looked like because it's incredible.
Oh well.
Game over.
You couldn't put a ratio stop loss on, could you?
You can't.
No, you can't. You can.
I think some platforms do it.
Yeah,
What do you mean ratio stop loss?
So a stop loss on the ratio itself rather than individual stock.
Oh yeah.
Because obviously we can put
do it manually.
on the spread.
When you divide one stock into another, you'll get a ratio. So you put the stop, say you want a 10% stop, you put the stop on the ratio, not the two individual stocks
I
themselves.
used to do it on the bond market.
And you have to do it manually. This is the thing.
I don't know, I can wrap my head around stocks, but I have an issue with commodities and stuff and bonds, and I keep hearing about it, but I have no idea how to look at it.
So the problem with stocks to me is the CEO can run off with the secretary, right? And then it all goes to mayhem. No one's sugar market's there forever. Sugar isn't going to zero.
The process is so
Gold isn't going to zero. Livestock, wheat,
I get it.
soybeans. It's nature, it's cycles.
So that's the part
There's no one
I
interfering in
do
that shit.
understand. What I don't understand is how to get into it, how to find it, or how to.
I'll
With a
show
stock,
you.
I put up the stock
I'll
name
show you.
and I'm done, and I can look at the company or whatever. But
show
at the
you.
other side, I don't understand it.
I'll show you. It's just a futures market.
But look, it went bang. Yeah, hit my target, soft target straight away. So there's a watch list.
That's a China trade.
If you do
Then what's a China
if you do
trade?
the course online, you'll see this in about the 20th video. Watch list is what, video 25 or something? 22? Yeah, so Anton will explain how all this works and how to build your trade ideas and where to get all the information from and build out your graphs as well. Yeah.
We all started. Good.
Not good.
Right. All good.
Did you have breakfast? Listen up.
I didn't either. It's like, I've got to miss a few meals, man.
I started at a very young age, at 16 years old. Started with £3,500. Grew that while I was at university to about £60,000. And my track record at that time allowed me to get a job at one of the top firms on Wall Street, Goldman Sachs. Traded there for 4 years, moved to Lehman Brothers, then JP Morgan, left the market in May 07, just before the financial crash, and took a couple of years off, and then went back into the retail sector and started trading with my own money again via retail brokerage accounts and teaching people.
It's very eye-opening. It's it's just amazing to get insights from an ex-insider working for such a big and great company who is successful. No one else teaches you this. I've been looking for 15, 20 years, so it's pretty amazing.
What did we see?
Hold the wild stronger.
You don't need to tell me that, it's pictured there. Most of the analysts have it as a hold, and some of them have it as an underperform/sell. And by the way, an underperform does mean sell. That's an analyst recommendation. The word underperform is just another way of saying sell. So
I'm watching Anton, really, precisely what he's looking, what he's aware of again, At the same time, he's looking at this thing and he's aware of something else, be careful. I think it's absolute, and you have to look at this and this, they're all relative to each other. I think this is the most important thing to me.
Mark is DJ. Very excited, very nervous, and I'm afraid of heights as well, so hopefully we can overcome them.
How is this applicable to trading?
Overcoming your fears and committing.
Good answer.
We've just been to a private airfield on northeast Phuket to do some engine-powered parasailing. It's just great for team bonding. So we've been doing things like this all week, and I really want these guys to think outside the box, and doing things like that I think makes you more aware of what's possible in life. Today is definitely the apex of the 10-day trip for the guys. We're going out on an 80-foot boat. We're staying out overnight. We're waking up on a remote island off the coast of Thailand. And these are the type of experiences where typical middle class people from the Western world don't get to experience this stuff. We get to experience it quite regularly because we think differently. This is the type of stuff I want to show the guys, and it'll absolutely reset their entire dial, their outlook on life. Ready? Let's rock. This is how we roll on a 6-month mentoring program.
Where's Aris?
Okay, gentlemen, all aboard. So that's where they filmed the movie, The Beach.
Wow.
Yeah. The boats will be too big to get through, but we'll take dinghies in.
Even more fun. Even better.
There might be a lot of deflation later in the dolphin sector.
Yeah.
Life is great.
Today for lunch we have a mushroom curry and we have a spring roll and we have prawn with tamarind sauce.
Every year you come here December, January. It just resets your dial. That gives you perspective, a bit of clarity on economies, societies relative to the West. You know, when you're out here, resets the dial every year. You see the world for what it really is. You go back to the West and everything becomes irrelevant. It just doesn't matter.
You know, in New Zealand we call it God's zone. Here I guess they must call it Buddha's zone, eh?
It helps that it's in this environment, and it's nice to make money with a tan, isn't it?
Dude, that's going to be like a £10 lobster.
You having a screwdriver?
Got a little vodka soda to go with the lobster.
Classic combination.
It is. It's classic in my world. Yeah.
Sleeping up under the stars on the top deck. Beautiful.
I think it's coming up to 7 AM. Nice way to wake up on your birthday. Oh, brilliant. Look at that. Where's the ruble now? Yep, this is the guy's last supper, leaving dinner, leaving drinks, and as of tomorrow, everyone goes home and officially becomes a trader at the Institute. In summary, what does trading mean to me? It's open the door as a young person to a much better life. That was kind of my first career. Second career, it's also helped me to teach and impart a lot of my knowledge onto other people and help people help themselves create a much better life for themselves and their family and their friends. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. Didn't know what to expect, actually. The surprising thing is that I think we might have something good here. We might actually have a desk that's going to make money. I think we have. I think we stand a very good chance. So, yeah, get your thinking caps on, get working when you get back home, and you're now basically officially Institute traders on the 6-month mentoring program. We'll be trading with real money, and we're going to stand a very good chance, I reckon. We've got an 80% track record with mentoring programs of making money. So by those numbers, at least 5 or 6 of you should be making money, which means the desk should make money. And you guys are team number 1, and we're going to build this out. So you can pat yourselves on the back, congratulate yourselves that you're the original trading desk at the Institute. So give it a crack. I'm depending on you. Let's make it happen.
Cheers.
Make some money. Cheers, boys.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers.
Well, it's been a hell of a 10 days. Overall, I feel just very motivated. Being able to talk and ask questions to Anton all week and having a bunch of guys going through the exact same process as me. It's just been great to really flesh out all the little details you were unsure about and hear about what everyone else is going through at the same time.
I feel more really peaceful about my trading because now I've got a method and system that's step by step, and there's a process that I follow for every trade, whether it's a currency, whether it's a commodity, whether it's a stock. It's the same processing, same thinking.
Well, I researched a few educators before I decided on Anton, and I think the one thing that stuck out was that he is a trader. He's not just a trainer who's learned how to speak. He's been there, he's done it. So actually meeting up with him and hearing his stories from his trading past and seeing what he's trading at the moment as well. It's that sort of interaction that you couldn't get with any other training establishment.
I guess with the normal mentoring programs, you'll only get access to Anton via Skype, email, or over the phone. And in doing so, you probably have to have your questions well thought out because you only have a limited amount of time with them. Having the 10 days to ask questions spontaneously was a great advantage because we could ask them whether we're on the boat or by the pool at breakfast or out later on in the night. We had those situations where we could ask them any question we wanted to do and not worrying about feeling stupid because it was in a very relaxed atmosphere.
I've actually got more confidence now to trade bigger and more money and actually manage people's money, knowing that I can do that systematically and not switch and change and hope a trade goes my way.
I'm probably one of the second oldest on the course here. Most of the guys starting out young, no kids, no mortgage. I got kids, I got the mortgage. So I had some, I think, how will it work and stuff. But since meeting Anton, it's kind of really clarified and kind of became razor sharp of where this is going and how this will work.
It's been really enjoyable, and it's been great, like all the rest of the guys, to actually meet each other finally. We've been excited about doing this event for a while, and with all the different cultures and different countries that we're all from. At first it was a bit apprehensive on whether we'd all gel, but we have very well.
I've learnt so much, and I've had such a great time. So would I recommend anyone else to do it? Sure, get involved. It's changed your life.